What is it, baby? What is it? What is it? Okay, well, back to the structure here. We got some pressure plywood up on this side. I haven't decided if this is going to be temporary or permanent yet. Just trying to block the northeast wind. It was whipping in here pretty hard the other day. Now we're faced with Elsa coming in 2 days, and tomorrow looks like mostly rain. So what I'm trying to do is, still not 100% of exactly what it's going to do. So I'm probably going to get anything I value up higher away from the high water mark, and just in case there might be a little bit of a storm surge. I don't want any of my boards floating away. So Duty and I built this platform for the metal tool shed, and holy crap, those things are built cheaply. Like, we really struggled to attempt to put the walls up. There was barely any wind, and they're flopping all over the place. And it's basically like, it says 2 people to put it together, but all 4 corners are just wall panels that go up individual, and then you put the top track around, which is basically this thin, cheap, flimsy metal here. So I was getting super frustrated with it. The wind kept picking up and actually bent one of the walls, and I don't suggest putting these metal arrow tool sheds anywhere near open waterways and stuff. It's just the wind comes whipping through here so hard that I really don't think it would last. I'd bought in some of those heavy duty Husky straps to strap it down like a hurricane straps, but I mean, I spent like, I don't know, probably $400 on this thing, and it's just not worth putting it up to have it get ruined. I want a storage place so I can leave stuff on the island, not have to worry about people stealing it. Just like basic, some basic hand tools, extra food, water, and stuff like that. I did get a chance to get the roof on. It's kind of like an ice and water shield, but it's white, and it's kind of a little bit textured, so it's actually pretty good stuff. The guy at Home Depot said it's actually sun treated too, which ice and water shield isn't. So hopefully this stuff really makes this roof waterproof. That'd be pretty sweet. There's a plywood on the side. It's kind of an eyesore out in the water. Even my mom pointed that out. Nice, kind of put some decorations over it or something, but we got bigger fish to fry. I'm leaving in about a week. So I got a week to come up with some kind of little structure somewhere that I can lock up and leave stuff here, because I brought like a whole summer's worth of canned goods out here with me and a lot of tools and stuff. I'm at the point where I have so much stuff here, I cannot take it all back with me because of my boat size and weight. Plus, I don't want to, have to carry it up that damn ramp and have to bring it back down the ramp and back out here. So, some of that stuff came out on the barge, totes of food, my tent, whatever else. So, I'm thinking about trying to utilize this beautiful platform I built that now we don't need for the tool shed, to kind of come up with like a little, I don't know, like maybe like an 8x8 or a 6x8 or something by something structure here. The reason why I don't know the dimensions is because I'm limited on what wood I have left. I got that full sheet of plywood. I got 3 pieces that are a little bit less than half. I got 1 on the roof, and I got 2 more out in the sand. So it's not really, I really can't build something big here. I thought about, just completely giving up on the metal tool shed, instead of, maybe next summer I could bring out some wood and set it up on top of the island, where it's not so windy, and see how that goes. But I have to leave stuff. I have to leave stuff here before I go back to land. So I need some kind of locked up thing. So I'm tempted of using some of these some of these wall segments, but you can see just how thin and flimsy they are. I mean, you know, the metal you buy at Home Depot that comes in like 10 to 12 foot sections is so much stronger than that. Like, I mean, I thought maybe I could try to use these for like maybe some walls and, you know, just kind of enforce some more. I don't have a little drill bit though, but I do have a grinder. I have a battery operated grinder at Ryobi, so I could always modify some of the metal to meet my needs, but, you know, I got a week. So, you know, my big focus today is going to be, you know, getting all this friggin' wood cleaned up off the beach. Like, there's a lot of it, and it's like super swampy and humid out. I can hardly breathe. My legs are just killing me from walking around so much, you know, carrying, digging, you know, all this stuff. You know, over the winter, obviously you're not like digging holes. Well, I suppose you're shoveling snow, but we didn't really have that bad of a winter. Well, yeah, it all depends how you look at it. Like, I like a lot of snow and stuff. We didn't really have a lot of snow, but mostly a lot of what I do at church is, you know, snow blowing. So, all right, got to get this mess cleaned up. I got trash to deal with, and, you know, like, there's just so much to do and just not enough time. Elsa's, you know, brushing the Maine coast, so, you know, I'm in my tent right now. I was hoping to get that shed set up, get it strapped down, and stay in that over the hurricane, but that's definitely not going to be happening. So I got to try to, you know, come up with some kind of way to survive the storm here. You know, right now it's not looking too bad, you know, gusts up to 30 knots. So I think I've been out here and, you know, winds that strong before, you know, like 7-8 years ago when I first came out here after hitchhiking and stuff. So after we got the remnants of Elsa that went by, we got about 3 inches of rain here. This is my view from inside the compound, as you can see. It's not quite finished. I want to add some more like cross pieces in between them and reinforce, double them up, and I don't know, just I'm going to go absolutely crazy with it. I'm trying to build this hurricane proof. You know, we live in Maine. We got a couple really small hurricanes in the past, but with global warming, I feel like someday, you know, we're going to get a big one. So I'm just getting prepared for it. You know, it's better to prepare for the worst, you know, and hope it doesn't happen. But this is my view from my seat. I can't remember if I already said that. This spot did not get wet during Elsa. This is the first time I've actually had an outdoor spot that could withstand, I mean, honestly, any kind of rain. So that's pretty exciting. I just want to show you that I spent 2 days. I worked on this thing for 16 hours yesterday. Not sure what time it is. Might be like, I don't know, 4 or 5. I've been on it since about maybe 9 this morning. Kind of slept in. It's kind of dark in here, but as you can see, this is my, you know, legally, this is my garden shed. And then this is my tree fort. So you don't need permits for garden sheds and tree forts because, you know, the tree fort's built on your own property and it is fun for the kids. So this is fun for the kids. And I have my garden shelter here where I can actually, I might actually like post up in it. It's also kind of like an island quarter thing, you know. What I did was you know, this got complicated because I didn't, the metal tool shed didn't work, so I was very limited what I had for boards and stuff. So I kind of was creative with this. I had enough to actually cover the whole thing. I had to use up all my pressure treated plywood, you know, unfortunately, because you don't really need pressure treated on the walls because, you know, it's going to get covered in something. For now, you know, my next trip out, I'm going to get some more of that that white ice and water shield type stuff is actually a lot cheaper, but I actually made a great platform. Plus it's white, so it kind of reflects the sun too. It doesn't get absorbed. Like you can see the ice and water shield up there is black. Super sticky, but it's not really, you know, it gets so friggin' hot and like cooks itself. So it's gonna be nice to have some more of this white stuff here. It's about 50 bucks a roll. That's the metal tool shed disaster from hell. I got a friend, he's a carpenter. He's also a Maniac Man. I'll wait till he's on camera to talk about him. But he's like, I'll come put that shed up for you. So I'm probably going to put it up on top because it's just so friggin' windy here. The big storm we had, Elsa, the flagpole broke in 2 places. What it was galvanized steel pipe, and you think the galvanized wouldn't rust, but actually where you thread the pipe, it becomes a weak point. So it broke on both threads. I do have a hand threader. I'll probably bring out and try to put that back together. It might not be the next trip. I got a lot of stuff to bring out. Duty's gonna help me some. I got a lot of wood left over here. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. The scrap lumber, I kind of just piled it up neatly. We got this going on here. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm going to like basically like die. I've been so busy working on this here. Elsa, my tent got some water in it. So unfortunately, a lot of my oatmeal got wet. So I'm going to feed the fish with it. But coming up here, you know, we got all this. And just kind of stepping back, I really want to show you what this whole thing looks like. I mean, it looks so cool. Let me try to zoom in. It's got that old board up there, you know. That floated up last year. It's a great piece. I'll probably cover the ice and water shield with some like deck boards or something to kind of make it authentic, like my fence wall, my wind blocker I built. And you know, the board on top there with a PVC pipe on it, me and Duty found that on the other end of the island like last week. So this is my progress so far. I'll catch you next time.